these are the two schools that have represented the Ohio Valley Conference in the NCAA tournament the last 2 years. Jerome Martin works around a screen, looks for Mellouk, instead settles for White on the left wing. Now it's Mellouk. He's been hot. Anouar Mellouk, jump hook in the lane, and it's good. And Mellouk really starting to settle in. Jerome Martin out of Winchester, Kentucky, works it down low to Mellouk. Already has one basket. He comes into the lane with a jump hook and scores. That looks like that's his move. 6-4 in favor of the Eagles. Morton around a screen. Bounce out and a three in the air. Stephen Clay won't fall. Mellouk tipped it out and saves the possession. Brailsford inside to Miles, and Miles lays it home. Each team with 3 field goals. The difference, 2 free throws for Morehead State. Miles lobs it down low for Mellouk, and he lays it in. So Mellouk for the season, 54%. 10-8 Eagles, 8 to shoot. Right side of the lane, that was Jerome Morton knocking that ball down. He had 17 points against Little Rock in their win on Thursday.
Well, they certainly shoot the 3-ball well, that's for sure.
Brailsford to the baseline, drops it off for the 7-footer Miles. Another layup for him. So Miles getting it done. The 7-footer Miles. Hand off for Morton. He's been playing well. Led them with 17 Thursday. Now hard drive into Idata, and somehow getting it to go is George Marshall. We mentioned Rucksager coming in 3 years at Mount Vernon Nazarene. He only scored 1,500 points there, Coach.
There's a reason he moved up to Morehead State, absolutely.
He hit 213 three-pointers. And there he is. What'd we say? He's in there to do one thing, and the Red Hawks could not defend it. Remember, this is the #1 rebounding team in the league, and they're showing the Red Hawks what it takes to be a good rebounding team. Open 3, Marshall, and that's no good. Another rebound for Morehead State.
You know, like great offensive rebounding teams, if they can't grab it, they tip it out, and that's what Morehead's been able to do.
Kenny White got it to roll. Mellouk with a touch away from the basket. Now he's calling for the ball down on the block. Instead, it's Marshall for 3. Yes. George Marshall, his second triple. Washington will man up here with Brailsford. Brailsford, hesitation dribble. They're looking for the 7-footer Miles. Brailsford got it to Miles. 2 to shoot. He puts it up and good at the buzzer, and the foul for Miles. SEMO never looked comfortable on that possession.
No, they did not, and that was not their inability of running offense. Again, that's Morehead coming out ready to play defense.
And Clay tries a 3, won't go. Offensive rebound. Mellouk to Clay for the layup. Offensive rebounding. Here is Kenny White. He's one of the leading scorers in the league. They work it down to Mellouk. He likes that jump hook. Ball fake and lays it home. Everybody went for the ball fake. Easy basket for Mellouk, who is looking for his 4th consecutive double-digit scoring game. Jerome Morton, who played his high school ball at George Rogers Clark High School and won a state championship there. Hook pass down to Mellouk against Terry. The jump hook is good. Red Hawks refuse to come with help defense. Jerome Morton works on Rob Martin. Around the screen all the way to the rim for the deuce. And they have taken over the game, and Brad Korn calls timeouts. The Red Hawks are getting punished on the glass. 28-11. Let me give you the rebounding numbers again. 28-11 Eagles. How SEMO's only down 8 is pretty impressive. Little stutter step move, Brailsford, a kick out, White a 3, and that's good. Kenny White burying it, and SEMO's down by 11. They're being buried right now by this Eagles squad. 4.5 minutes in the second half, no baskets for SEMO. And the runner is good. by Stephen Clay. Morehead State has hit its last 6. Missed jumper. SEMO still does not have a basket. Rebounded by the Red Hawk killer, Deontay Miles.
And if he didn't grab it, Eric, 3 other guys were right around the ball. That's what you call gang rebounding.
And the Red Hawk killer flushes it. 9 for Miles, who is their leading scorer. SEMO has been outscored in the second half, 15-1. They're down by 15, a 3 in the right corner, and that is good for Brailsford. SEMO's been outscored 18-1 in the second half. They're on a 16-2 run, and they've opened up a 16-point lead. Kenny White Jr., fallback jumper, spins it in. Jerome Morton wears number 1 for Morehead State. He's got the ball. Give it up to Kenny White, goes in and scores easily on TJ Beal.
Kenny White is a defensive nightmare for the opposition.
Jerome Morton across center court. It's not Jerome with an M, it's Jerome with an N. As in nice move. N.
He was right on time with that one.
I mean, he's the assistant coach, I'm pretty sure, that recruited Janai Broom.
I think
who's
you're
going
right.
to be the National Player of the Year at Auburn, and the turnaround once again by Mellouk. 5:29 on the clock. Kenny White backs it up. Now he approaches against Beal. Gives it up to Mellouk. A 3. You kidding me? Mellouk has not hit a 3 all season. I mean, I just got to think when you're going over the scouting report, you're saying, okay, we're not concerned about Mellouk out there launching threes. If he wants to shoot a 3, okay. Look at that.
Yeah.
Mellouk, he's unstoppable.
Correct. He's done a great job of recognizing when he has an advantage, and he's playing the game of his life probably, and credit to him.
18 points for Anouar Mellouk. 61-51. Hard drive and laying it home is Brailsford. And that'll do it. So Morehead State wins the battle for first place atop the OVC standings. And they improve to 5-1. Red Hawks fall a game behind. Meanwhile, Morehead State, that victory moves them into double digits. They are now 10-7, 5-1, and their 4th road win of the season. They had won 20 games 4 years in a row, and this one's got all the earmarkings of being a team that could make a run at 20 victories.